Hey, what is going on, SMT Nation? It's your boy, the SMT. In today's episode of the channel, we're going to take a look at small cell deployments. There's a lot of really nice things that small cells can do for networks. Like there's a lot of situations where they just seem to fit the bill for the needs of a network. And actually, things are going to be transitioning. A lot of the current applications and uses we see for small cells are usually only consumer grade. Now we're going to start seeing them transitioning to a more enterprise or business grade option. We'll be talking about that in today's video. So according to the SCF, Small Cell Forum, small cells are going to be used a little bit differently moving forward than they have been in the previous and recent past. Currently, small cells are basically used at a consumer level, in which cellular networks kind of serve as boosters. A lot of times you'll see them address certain dead spots. It might be like density of network improvements, speed improvements, and things of that nature. Anyways, the SCF is claiming that these small cell applications are going to be changing. You will see them located more densely on light poles, power line poles, etc. You guys can see I put up this picture for you to take a look at how different small cells are positioned and located. I see them all the time in the CLE on street lights. I see them on utility poles, and I have seen them on the slimline poles in different locations, mostly from AT&T in that sense, but pretty much all carriers I've seen use them, with the exception in the CLE I have not seen Sprint small cells. They might be there, I just haven't seen them, but the other three are using them here. So what we haven't really seen them being used for specifically is enterprise and business. So that might be changing moving forward. So if they start to transition to the use of small cells for this application, and we see current infrastructure kind of pausing and carriers maybe not building out small cells for like consumer grade and start to focus on a mostly enterprise or business rollout for small cells, they are estimating by 2026 that 68% of small cells are going to be enterprise-based exclusives. Total small cells at this time are estimated to be about 40 million across the nation. This would represent an almost 20% increase in small cell sites nationwide. So I think the details specifically, they were citing 2026 as a year when 4 million small cells would be added specifically for enterprise use. This would be things like businesses, both in the retail and the finance space. Government agencies could greatly benefit from targeted placement of small cells and their usage. 5G would be a huge piece to this, as we would see applications like edge computing, AI, VR, file transfer, data collection, all those different things like inventorying could reap the huge benefits of using these small cells, whether it's in the 4G LTE or in 5G. Cloud-based operations, inventory, sales, there's so much potential that would see huge boosting from this application with these small cells. Anyways, these new small cells are pretty secure from what I understand. End-to-end encryption, private network slicing, firewall protections. Because they are going to be business grade, they would obviously have these requirements. Basically, I mean, think about it. They could essentially remove consumer access and dedicate them completely to enterprise. We could see CBRS application, we could see C-band, LAA in the cases of unlicensed spectrum, general access spectrum, could all get put to good use through these small cells. Anyways, there's a lot of plug and play options here, a lot of plug and play equipment that could be utilized for people's handhelds, mobile hotspots, merchant services with ATMs and things of that nature. Here's my takeaway from this particular, news from the SCF and the small cell forum. I think this is going to be really good. I'm totally fine with this. I like the concept. Target unique applications for business and enterprise accounts, specifically locate them near these operations, special hardware, access plans. The network slicing piece could work a huge wonder here. Create additional revenue streams for companies like Verizon, AT&T, and I think specifically it would benefit T-Mobile. The one thing I will say is I know that Neville Ray, over there at the T-Mobile side of the network, is moving away from small cell infrastructure and moving towards more the macro side. I think that's a big mistake. Small cells have a huge positive impact on what network performance. So we'll see what they end up doing in the future. But again, like I said, Verizon and AT&T look like they're going to be pushing away, above and beyond going what we have now in 2026. Between now and then should see huge boosts in enterprise for small cells. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me know if you think you believe in this report from the small cell forum. Does it make sense to you? Do you agree that companies should be looking into this and maybe putting the pressure on AT&T and Verizon and T-Mobile to do these types of network upgrades? Let me know down in the comment section. The voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. That's pretty much it for this one. Do me a solid though. Like this video, rate it. If you found it informative and enjoyed it, please do hit that like button, share it to your socials. That would be amazing. Thank you so much for that. Also, if it's your first time here, consider subscribing and activating the bell notification icon so you never miss an upload from the SMT. And here's some other videos for you guys to check out. I'll just put them here in these end cards if you're not ready to leave the channel. Thank you again so much in advance. Check out the links in the description box for all the community items, the @SneedTech Twitter handle, the Patreon page, and then all that other stuff that we do, the Periscope Lives. All those links are down in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I am the SMT, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.